Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is the intraday for Bitcoin. Let's see what happened with Bitcoin and what it might happen next. Guys, there is a lot of possibilities right now with this wave and the drop that we saw just a few minutes ago. So I need, of course, your focus there because there are a lot of possibilities. And I think, of course, we can make a decision, but it will be a little bit a hard choice. I'm going to start, of course, by considering the diagonal, which is the highest possibility, right? Which is a diagonal toward the downside. Since the trend is downward with a 1, 2, 3, wave 4, of course, and we're looking here at a zigzag wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5, okay? So if this is happening, therefore, you have finished here as an A, B, and a C. Let me dive inside it to explain it how it is an A, B, C. So you have here kind of like, even let's go 15-minute chart so you can see it better. So we have a potential wave A here as an impulse, ABC, wave B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal as a wave C. Currently, after finishing this zigzag, therefore, ABC, we have finished potentially wave 2, and you drop down. We want to see another zigzag in a wave 3. Now, this is the highest possibility, okay? The second possibility is that you are in a potential A, B, C expanding flat. That means, of course, it can continue toward the upside, taking the 1.618 potentially most common target for wave C expanding flat and dropping down again. Meaning the wave 4 here is going to translate to there, okay, as an expanding flat and then pushing down. However, if the wave 4 is still there, that means, of course, the diagonal, that I already explained it. Now, another possibility is that what if we have finished here a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 internally finished, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. This is your wave 5, and that was your wave 4, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even can be. And then we are looking at double 1, 2. Why? Because, of course, this zigzag can be a wave 1. The leading diagonal, the ending diagonal, which we said ABC, can transform to leading diagonal wave 1, 2, and then pushing for higher, right? So it can be a finished impulse there, and then pushing for higher. And that means, of course, if we have finished an impulse there, well, it can be something, of course, as a wave A, wave B, wave C later on, or even a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Now to watch, of course, for Bitcoin, I'm watching this very much, of course, as a 1, 2 and a 1, 2 again on the macro level, because this is scaring me a little bit to simply, of course, ignore it, where I see, of course, leading diagonal and another diagonal there potentially can be expanding, but yeah, I don't like it at all. But still, of course, a possibility because we didn't took the low, so we're creating higher lows and still higher highs, right? Now, currently, we didn't took the low, and we start to see kind of like, again, something to push for higher. So therefore, yeah, we gotta be careful with it. Now, on the micro level, we have definitely an impulse, okay? So this is an impulse. Why? Because on the 5-minute chart, you can see, of course, a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 didn't interfere with the zone 1. That means, of course, it's a safe impulse. Wave 5 unfolding toward the downside. So that is an impulse. And that means, of course, two things. Whether we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, preparing for an impulse zigzag ABC here for a wave 3, or you are in a simply smaller zigzag ABC, which it can be, again, the 1, 2, and then the diagonal wave 1, 2, and then pushing for higher. Yeah, it's very tricky. That's why I ask you, of course, to be careful here, and of course to focus what's gonna happen. Now, you know what? I always test the thing. So what we're gonna do, if the price comes back to this area and we'll test it here, and we break it, okay, very likely that we are dropping, of course, downward. But if this is gonna play higher and we take the high here, this is a signal that we are pushing in something higher. Two possibilities: whether the wave C expanding flat, this one, or we are bullish. Double 1 2, we are 3 4 5, we are reversing to a bullish scenario. So to be watched, of course, this area. We'll see what's going to happen. It can be even an ABC, so don't forget that also you have another area for the perfect fib level for wave 2 here. So we have two areas to be tested, okay? From here, it can be bullish again. Very simple. And I'm saying so because on the 1 minute chart here for Bitcoin, you see invalidation of bearish, okay? And still the bullish signal there. And yeah, so we gotta be careful. It might be something still unfolding on the 32nd, for example, deeper price. We have a bullish signal again with invalidation of bearish. So very interesting. I trust KGT somehow, and when it says, of course, something that's looking for bullish here, it can be something, of course, yeah, continuation toward the upside, and this can be a trap, okay, or it can be an A, B, and a C here. Unless, of course, I have to see something else, of course, on the KGT as a bearish signal. So I don't trust it yet. By all means, I don't trust it that it pushed toward the downside. Okay, this is what I want to bring as a message. I'm gonna test this area. Probably it's gonna continue, because if we take it directly right now, confirmation for higher, then okay. I'm looking for the 92k potentially here for Bitcoin. That was it for Bitcoin, the intraday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.